I'm here. I forgot my water in the other room. I had to go get my water. Good thing I got my water. Goodness. Hello. Hello, everyone. How's it going? I was going to try to make myself look decent, but this is all we could do. So, there's that. Hello. I always feel like I'm so close to the camera when I do these live chats. Why? Hello, Natalie. Hello, Kim. Hello, Jennifer. Christina. Now I feel too far away. Morgan. Kristen. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh, Sasha, Karaoke. A bunch of you can get on. Yay. And I'm excited, but of course, I was going back and forth. I was like, should I do 10 o'clock or 10:30? And it was like right at 9:30. I'm like, oh, I should do 10:30 just to give myself. I was working on Thursday's podcast episode, just doing all of my notes for it. So I was like, 10:30 should be good. And of course, at 10:15, my husband texted me and asked if I wanted to get lunch. And he usually gets home at 11. I was like, I should have just done 10 o'clock, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I cannot wait to get my rooms reorganized and all of that, and maybe finally stop sitting on just a bar stool. My butt is going to be so appreciative once that day happens. I'm super bummed. I've been trying to redo both of my rooms and get new furniture and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to get something for my filming room. I don't have a desk. I have a very small little table that I put off to the side, but it's very small. It's not a desk or anything like that. But so I've been trying to find something for in here to be able to film on, and I've just been struggling. And I also kind of want something either with storage or a drawer or something. And also not to be, $800 is also helpful. And I was at TJ Maxx 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And I found this white desk, and it had a big long drawer, and then the drawer already had different organizers in it. And I was like, that would be so cool to have in my filming room. And I could have either makeup remover or paper towels or stuff like that, in these organizers, or different makeup that that I use a bunch. I could have them in there. I was like, should I get it? It was kind of a little bit expensive for what it was, and especially for being at TJ Maxx, I was like, I don't know if I should get it. And I was by myself, and I'm texting my husband. I'm like, I don't know if it'll fit because, it's already set up. I was like, I don't know if this is going to fit in my vehicle, so on and so forth. And I was like, I'll just think about it. I was halfway home because TJ Maxx is in Des Moines, which is an hour and a half from where I live. I was on my way home, and I just started to regret it. I was like, why didn't you buy it? I was so dumb. You should have just gotten it. It had the drawer already organized. You wouldn't even have to buy organizers. What were you doing? That would have been a perfect filming desk. So I get home and I talk to Mitch about it, and I ended up texting one of my friends in Des Moines. I was like, would you and your husband be able to go to TJ Maxx tomorrow and buy this? Because I was like, it was the only one left. It's the only one there. I was like, would you be able to go tomorrow and buy it? And then I could pick it up. I was flying in and out of Des Moines for my Vegas trip. I was like, I could pick it up when I get back from Vegas. My friend's like, yeah, no problem. We'll go tomorrow. Totally fine. I was like, cool. I sent her the picture, told her where it was. And the next day she texted me and she said the desk was gone. I was like, oh no. So I was super bummed about that. I was like, dang it. I knew I should have gotten it. Super bummed. And then I was in Des Moines yesterday at a dentist appointment, and there's two TJ Maxx's in the Des Moines location. And I was like, you know what? I'll just go to the other one just to see. Maybe they don't have it, but maybe they would have something similar. So I went to the other TJ Maxx, and I found it. I found it. There was one left, and I was like, oh, I'm getting it. So I'm texting my husband. I'm like, I just really hope it fits. Otherwise, I can ask them if they could hold it, and then we could come in with your truck or, something. I'm so excited. I pick up this desk and I start to walk it to the front, and it is heavy. I don't know why. Looking at it, I just thought it would be a lot lighter, but it was heavy. I walked a little bit and then had to put it down, take a breath, pick it up, walk a little bit. It was just heavy and big and awkward. I get up to the line and there's quite a few people in line. So I'm standing there and I look down and I look at it, and on the sides it's wood, and there was a huge crack in the wood. And I was like, oh no. And then I look on the other side and an even bigger crack is in the wood. And I'm like, huh, okay. So I was really bummed about that. And I was already in the line. So I was like, well, okay. So I get up and I go to the register when it was my turn. And I was like, there's like two really, significant cracks on either side. I was like, can you do anything about the price? Because I'm like, well, maybe if they can give it to me for like super cheap, I can at least use it for like right now and, switch it out later or something along those lines. And they were like, yeah, we can do 10% off. I was like, it's broken. Like Mitch I sent the pictures to Mitch. He goes, I wouldn't even consider those a crack. That's broken. Like, he goes, I don't even know how long that would be able to, like how long the desk would be able to even survive with it being so broken on each side. And they were like, yeah, 10% off. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. So I just left it there and left. And I was like, well, maybe it was a good thing it had already been purchased when I sent my friend, because maybe I didn't even look at the side. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. So I was like, maybe that would have been cracked. And if they wouldn't have noticed it and bought it, then I would have had a broken desk that I paid, a lot of money for. So I was like, okay. So I don't know. So many people have such good luck at TJ Maxx, and I don't understand. I don't know if it's just mine or what it is, but like opened makeup, used makeup, broken desks that are still for sale that they only want to give you 10% off. I'm like, I don't know what it is, if it's just my stores around here, but I didn't get the desk. So, oh well. I was kind of bummed because I was in Des Moines yesterday and oh, Louise, thank you, Louise. Thank you. Yeah, oh, you said you don't ever have good luck at TJ Maxx either. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what it is. And I went to so many places yesterday because I'm still, like, we're still just trying to decorate the house in general, and stuff. So I went to like Hobby Lobby, 2 different TJ Maxxes, At Home, Home Goods. I didn't buy anything. Bummer. I know I saw someone ask about IKEA. Yeah, IKEA's like a no-go. I know a lot of people do get a lot of their stuff on IKEA, and that's where I initially was looking, but the shipping with IKEA is insanity. Like, because I don't live by an IKEA, I'm a minimum 4 hours away from 2 that are in like my area, and I don't have time to drive 4 hours to shop and then 4 hours back home. Especially in the winter, like that's just not really a very feasible option for us. But if to ship something from IKEA, like to ship, I picked out a what would you call it? Like the 5 drawers, like 2 5 drawers, and then like a tabletop to like make a desk or whatever. To ship that, and I think it was like 200, like maybe like 220 or something for the 3 pieces. To ship those 3 pieces to Iowa was $230. Well, thank you, Sasha. Thank you so much for some good luck. Thank you. Yeah, it was, it was more to ship the products than what I was buying. And I was like, this can't be right. And so I started to look online, and yeah, it said basically if you can't go to the store and you're getting, bigger items, like don't even bother trying to ship it because it's going to be so expensive. And I found like the IKEA drawers on Amazon. And I was like, I'll just order from Amazon because I have Prime and like it'll be great. But to buy the products on IKEA, to buy the IKEA products on Amazon, the products are double. So instead of what I wanted being $200 on Amazon, it's $400, but free shipping. You see what they did there? And so I'm like, never mind. IKEA's out for me. I can't do IKEA. So that's a bummer. Yeah, and I remember I was in Vegas last week, and it was so funny because as we were driving, we were in Summerlin, and Jamie from Glam Latte was driving me back to Vegas, and I saw the big IKEA store, and for some reason my mind was like, "Oh, IKEA!" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, you're getting on a plane. You can't shoot." So, I have ordered a couple pieces from Wayfair, and I want to set up, I bought like an actual vanity, which I'm excited for, a vanity with like a five drawers, and it has a mirror. That's gonna go in my like regular office. We still need to set it up. The hard part, because I know a lot of people have been like, how's your vanity? How's your vanity? And I'm like, well, the hard part with being on YouTube and also saying that I'm vlogging the room transformations is that it's not just like, hey, Mitch, put this vanity together. It's, oh, thank you. Thank you, Amy. Oh, do I want makeup or other things from Australia? I'm so glad I found your channel. Thank you so much. You know what I really want is to visit Australia. That's like one of my top places that I really want to get to. I think that'd be amazing. Oh, Angelica. Hi, girl. I was just watching your the part-time YouTuber tag. That was the video I just finished watching before I popped on here. That was a fun one. But the hard part about being a YouTuber is that I have to film it, so I can't just have Mitch put it together. There has to be a filming thing. My camera has a time-lapse feature on it. My Canon has a time-lapse, so I had to check to make sure that I knew how to do the time-lapse, because I was like, oh, I could time-lapse, you know, just the entire room transformation and like Mitch putting together the new vanity, taking out the old desk. So it's like a whole thing. So hopefully this week we're going to put the vanity together. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I really want to just make sure like the vanity is okay, or if there's any issues, do I need to like, I don't know, because Wayfair kind of scares me because some of the reviews are like, like things come broken, and this box was pretty, like I took pictures of it, the box was very, very beat up. There was a part of like the box that was missing. It looked like it had been like retaped back together at some point. Like it's kind of bizarre. So hopefully everything's okay. But I put that on the list for this week to get it done, so hopefully that'll be soon. So yeah, so we'll see, and hopefully Wayfair is good, because they have a lot. They definitely have a lot on there. So yes. Okay. So that's just a little bit about my room situation that I'm hoping to get done soon. I'm just going to be excited to have some more organization, because I think I've said this before, but like I don't have drawers or storage or anything like that. So like literally everything goes on the floor, and then it just looks so overwhelming. Like it just gets to be like too much. So yeah, I'll be excited for a change. But oh, thank you. How's my headache? I hope you're feeling better. Thank you. I actually did sleep in a little bit today, which makes me think that I'm still not 100%, but the past 2 days I've just had a crazy headache, like one of those headaches that you can just like feel it in your eyes. And I was trying to talk on my Instagram stories last night, and I literally kept like covering my eyes. Like it was super weird. I thought I was maybe dehydrated from Vegas, because I didn't do the best job drinking water. Like I don't know. I just didn't do the best job at that. And so I kept trying to drink more and more water, but I was like, I still got this headache. But yeah, I slept in a little bit today. Like I actually woke up to my alarm, which like never happens. I'm typically awake before my alarm. But I let myself sleep in, because I was like, okay, that's probably my body telling me that I'm still not like fully back at it yet, but at least my headache is gone. I don't get headaches a lot, so when I do, to me it's like the end of the world. Like I don't know how to react. Like give me like an earache or a sore throat, and I'm like, it's fine, I got this. But a headache, I'm like, help me, someone help me. Like I don't know what to do when I get a headache. It's very bizarre. But my Vegas trip, I wanted to give a little recap of my Vegas trip. I was vlogging it, and so hopefully I'll put together somewhat of a cohesive vlog. And I'm really excited for it. And it was so much fun. Like that was a trip that it just seemed like everything went so smoothly. Besides, my travel pieces were a little bit not so great, which is like, that's pretty normal. But the weirdest thing was actually, oh yes, Angelic, it's gonna be the best vlog ever. Like the number one vlog for sure. But what was so bizarre was I didn't leave. My flight out of Des Moines was at like 1, I think it was. And so I was like, no big deal, because the airport is an hour and a half away. So I was like, oh, I don't really have to like be rushing in the morning or anything like that. It'll be fine. But I still hadn't packed. So that morning I was still trying to like finish editing videos. I was trying to get everything packed up, and I ended up leaving my house 45 minutes later than I wanted to. And I wanted to get to Des Moines early just to like get there early, like that's a good thing. But I was also gonna like eat lunch, somewhere, because we don't have a lot of places to eat in the new town. And so I had scheduled myself to leave at 10, because I was like, oh, that will give me enough time to eat and then like get to the airport in plenty of time. Well, I left 45 minutes late, which was not good. I had my laptop, I have two different laptops. One's just for editing, and then one's like my regular work computer. I had my editing laptop in the passenger seat, still exporting a video to my desktop. Not great. And then I ran into some sleet on the way there, which caused me to slow down because I didn't want to be driving too fast. But the weirdest thing was when I got to the Des Moines airport, there was nowhere to park. And I was freaking out, because normally I just park in the long-term parking. It said it was full. The premium parking, which was like double the amount, but I was like, whatever, like if I have to park there, it is what it is. That was full. All of the first 4 economy lots were full. I mean, I like left the airport and was just like trying to find parking. I'm like, what is happening? Oh, Debbie's here, Britt's here, Heather, hello everyone. But I was starting to panic, and I have TSA pre-check, which, helps. Like, it helps move things along quicker. But I was like, I can't find a parking spot. And I was just so surprised that, I don't know, with technology, I don't know if this is a thing to have an airport, like, give an update to people, like, just so you know, like, our parking lots are completely full. You might need a plan B. You might need to park in, like, the, I don't know what they're called, but we have like different parking lots like across the street from the airport, where you can pay to park in there and it's super cheap and they shuttle you over. Like, I don't know, but I was panicking, and so I finally parked in like a way like crazy back lot, had to get the shuttle to come pick me up. So by the time the shuttle comes, makes another stop to pick people up, then takes us to the door. I'm that person running to the airport, and I always fly in sweatpants or leggings and tennis shoes. But for some reason, I was like, oh, I'll wear like jeans and my like, they're like they're not like stiletto heels, but they're like boots with like a chunky heel on them. I was like, and then I'll get to Vegas and I'll get to Mom and we can just like go out right away and it'll be great. So I am running through the airport in heels with a very heavy carry-on bag, a laptop bag that has 2 laptops in it, because I wasn't able to finish my video for Friday that was going to go up. So I had to bring my editing laptop with me. So I got 2 laptops in this bag and a purse, like a big purse that I have as like my carry on, because I had too much because I wanted to bring my camera to vlog. So I needed a larger mini backpack. So I just brought my purse, and I'm running. And luckily the flight didn't like, it started boarding like 10 minutes later than it should have. So it was fine. But I hadn't eaten, and it was a direct flight, which is great. Like, I would prefer a direct flight all the way, but I'm like, it wasn't even that we, flew for an hour and then stopped somewhere and I had a layover and I could go get something to eat. Like, I was on that plane, and the Des Moines airport doesn't have like grab and go. There's a restaurant that you can sit down at, but besides like a vending machine, and I don't even know if they actually do have a vending machine. I think they do, but I don't know where it's at, and it wasn't by my gate. I had no food. I was like, oh no. So that was rough, but I made it, and it was all good, and it was fine. But then actually, like, my time in Vegas, like, everything was so smooth. Like, I just had such a good experience. It was my mom's birthday, and she was going out there, and especially, like, I kind of joked at one point, like, oh, I'm gonna go out and see you, like, da da da. And then, just we had 2 deaths in the family within 6 weeks, and it was 2 of my mom's sisters. And it just, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come for your birthday. Like, because I live in Iowa, my mom lives in Alabama. Sometimes we only see each other once a year, things like that. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. And I knew some YouTubers that lived down in the Vegas area too. So I reached out to them and was like, will you be around? Like, do you want to hang out or, just do something? And everyone except for Annette's makeup corner was the only one that wasn't there at the time. Can't think of where she is, but she's like traveling for like a few weeks. But Michelle Wong and Glam Latte and Risa Does Makeup, they were like, yeah, we'll be here. Like, let's hang out. And I'm so grateful for them too, because it was just fun to hang out and talk to them. And it's just a different experience when you get to meet people that do the same thing that you do, especially when you don't have that opportunity a lot. It is seriously so much fun. So I'm glad that they were able to hang out with me and, take me around a little bit. And everywhere we ate, oh my gosh, the food was so good. Everything that I ate in Vegas was fantastic. Like everything. It was so great. And we did a meetup, which was so much fun. It was crazy because we were talking about it. We all met Wednesday night. And we're like, what if no one comes? We're like, no big deal. Like the four of us will just hang out and we're going to a really like Instagrammable place. And we're like, we can have just like an Instagram photo session at this place and it'll be great. And then like quite a few people came and that was really crazy. Like it was really so cool to just meet people. I know that Kristen's in here and she was there and that was so much fun. And yeah, it was just such a good experience. Like, it's so funny because I've done a couple of these meetups now and I leave just feeling like so like on top of the world. And not because like people came to meet me, but because of the conversations that we get to have. That is so cool. Like it's a whole other feeling when you get to do something like that. And I'm so grateful. I know some people drove a long way. I know that like it just, and what's really cool too is to see others making connections with each other. Like, sitting there and chatting with everyone and they're like, you love makeup? I love makeup. We love to watch YouTube. Like, what's your Instagram? Like, we live in the same place. Like, let's talk to each other more. That is so cool. Because one thing that I love doing is bringing people together or bringing a sense of community. And that's what I'm really trying to do when I go to these different places and I meet people that are not only YouTubers, but also just lovers of, the same thing, with this being beauty. Like we all just enjoy makeup. Let's find each other. That's one big reason I turned to the internet in 2009 is because I wanted to talk to people about the things I was interested in. I just didn't really have a lot of people in my, inner circle in my real life that was as interested in makeup, as interested in books. So that's why I went to the internet, and that's why I started to do a blog, because I wanted to meet more people. So it's so cool to have that type of experience and to see that type of community happening. It just is awesome. So thank you to everyone who's come out. We did one in New York. I see Janae in here. I know Janae was at the New York one too. And all the YouTubers that take their time to do that. I mean, it means a lot, and it's something that I want to try to keep doing and doing more of. So I'm working on my next trip. I'm working on my next one. So, and I really want it to 2020 to be a year where I get to get out there more, meet more people, and, hopefully have just more of a community vibe going on. So yay. I know. I think I saw Brett ask about food. So my mom likes to stay downtown. I know. I need to get to Sweden for sure. I've seen Chicago pop up quite a bit. I would like to get to Chicago because I would like to get there for a Cubs game. I'm like determined. I've never been to Wrigley Field, which is like so embarrassing to say because I've been a Cubs fan all of my life. So I'm determined to get to Wrigley Field this year. So yes, Chicago would be amazing. Seattle has been on my list for a long time. I'd love to get to Seattle. But what was I going to say? Oh, food. My mom likes to stay downtown, and it's so funny because she got there a couple hours before me. Then I get there and meet her, and she's like, "Let's go to Nacho Daddy." And I was like, "You want to go to Nacho Daddy?" Like, it was her birthday. The day that we got there was Tuesday, and that was her birthday. And I was like, "I'll take you out for dinner." And um okay, ooh, go Cardinals. Ooh, ah, e. Oh, Brittany, yeah, I need to get there. I need to get to Chicago. But so I was like, Mom, do you really want to go to Nacho Daddy? Like, you can pick anywhere you want. Like, I'll take you wherever you want to go because everyone knows I love nachos. Mom was like, no, it's supposed to be really good. I was like, okay. And it was literally like, it was right there. And so we went and we shared filet mignon nachos, and they were so good. And we each had a strawberry, was it just strawberry margarita? They were really good. It was like, it's a great start. Even my mom kept being like, these are so good. Like, so that was awesome. The next morning we had lunch at Magnolia's, which was in, it was either in Four Queens or the Golden Nugget. I'm not sure which one because we're kind of in and out of all of those. And we just had breakfast there. I just had like eggs and toast and hash browns, and it was delightful. Um, we got a slice of pizza at a place on Fremont Street, just a slice of cheese pizza, and it was fantastic. Like, so good. And then I went to the Black Tap, which was in the Venetian with the other girls, and that was great. And we went to Cafe Lola for the meetup. Fantastic. And then we went to True Food Kitchen at night. That was great. That's where I had margarita pizza, and that was delightful. And I also ate at the Guy Fieri's restaurant, which is on the Strip in the Link Hotel, and that's where I had nachos again. And those were so good. Those were like barbecue nachos, and they were fantastic. Like, I just had the best food. I mean, it's like, how is this possible? So it was great. I stayed at the Link Hotel, which I really enjoyed. I thought the rooms were really nice, like very clean, very kind of more updated, which I thought was great. And they had a lot of restaurants in there. And when I checked in, they said I could get a $10 food and beverage credit if I like skipped housekeeping. And I was only there for the 2 nights. I was like, it'll be fine. Like, yeah, that's okay. But they give you like a little card of different places that you can redeem them at, and one of them was Guy Fieri. So I was like, yeah, I'll eat there. Definitely really enjoyed it. I think they're called like trash can nachos or something like that. They were really good. And they came in like a cylinder, like almost like a trash can looking thing. And then the waiter came and like dumped them up, and then like it was like a show at the same time. It was quite fun. So yeah, the food was great. I walked the whole Strip one day. I wanted to go to the gym. Like, for some reason, I love hotel gyms. So whenever I stay at a hotel, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to check out the gym. And like, I don't know if it's because I don't have equipment at home. I don't have like a treadmill or a bike or anything like that. So it's like, I like going to gyms and like doing something different. But one thing about Vegas is that everything is just, there's just so much. Everything is just big. Like, it's so easy to get lost in the resorts. So there was a time where I was looking for the gym, and I'm following the signs, and it says like fitness center, spa, pool, and it has like an arrow. So I'm like walking, and then I kind of turn a little bit, and it's like fitness, spa, pool this way. I'm like, okay. So I turn and I walk, and then everything just ends. The signs end. Literally, I'm at the end of the hotel, and there's no fitness center or pool or spa, and I'm looking around like, well, where am I supposed to go next? So instead of going to the gym, I just walked the whole Strip, and I figured that was a pretty decent workout. But that happened too when I went to the Black Tap, which was in the Venetian. I made it to the Venetian from the link, was like, okay, good. And then I knew it was at the casino level was this restaurant. So I was trying to get into the casino, and I made it to like the shops. I was on these like outdoor escalators, and the signs kept saying like Venetian Casino this way. And then the signs just stopped. And then somehow I got back outside. Like, I was inside, then I was outside. And I'm like, what's happening? And I have it in the vlog because I was like vlogging as I was like walking down this trip, and you can see I'm on the second level and I'm outside and I have my camera pointed and you can see the black tap and I'm like, that's where I need to be. I just can't figure out how to get there. But I did it. Finally did it. So, it's a little confusing getting your way around everywhere. And my GPS, I'm hoping to get a new phone tonight. I've needed a new phone forever. Mine is very old. A lot of the features just like don't work. Like sometimes the GPS works, sometimes it doesn't. And one thing that it also does, when I was in Vegas, I couldn't get it off driving to walking because I was walking everywhere. So it had me on the driving directions until the last day, because I walked around a little bit in the morning. It finally switched from driving to walking. And I'm like, how can you not tell that I'm walking, right? Not driving. Well, now I can't get it off walking. So yesterday when I was in Des Moines, there was a couple places I wanted to go to that I wasn't like quite sure the best route. And so I put the GPS on and then it's on walking, not on driving. And I'm like, and the camera is just so bad. Like I didn't take that many pictures in Vegas, mostly because the camera just sucks. Like it just sucks and it makes me sad. But even like taking photos and stuff for Instagram, like even taking the flat lays, like the camera is just bad. Like I don't like taking pictures on my phone because the camera just sucks. So I'm hoping to get a new phone. It's been on my list forever, but like I'm really hoping like tonight. Oh, Deb, you're on your way home. Okay, well be safe. At least the weather's not bad in Iowa right now, so good luck. I'm looking at, I'm not an iPhone, or I'm not an Apple, yeah, same thing. I'm not an Apple girl. So I was looking at like the Google phone. They have like a Google Note. And I heard the camera is supposed to be, I mean, especially for what I do, I feel like I need a phone with a good camera and I don't have it. Because even like these live chats are off of my phone. I don't do it on my computer because again, I don't have a desk or a table or a vanity or anything like that to be able to like set my computer, hook it in, all that stuff. So I do these off my phone. And a lot of times like my phone is like super fuzzy. So there's been times in a live chat that people are like, is your connection bad? I'm like, no, it's just my phone. My phone just sucks. So I'm looking at the Google Note and then something else. The Google phone, maybe it was just was it the Samsung Galaxy like 10 or, 47 or whatever it is that they're on. I was thinking about that one. I think those were the two that I was looking at. So I've heard really good things about the Google one. I've heard good things about the phone. It's a little bit bigger, but I don't know. So hoping to be able to do that tonight because I'm just like I'm just so over this phone. I love my Samsung. I really like the Galaxy. I hate my Samsung. Angelica, what are you switching to? Are you switching to an Apple? I just, when everyone was making the switch to Apple, I didn't do it. And now I'm just like, I think that I'm just too far behind. Like, I don't know. I think I'm too far behind. I think I would like cry. I know Mitch got a Apple computer for his work and he's been like slowly trying to get the hang of it. And I keep meaning to like every once in a while pop on and like try and see, but it's like everything is so different on those. So I just know like I'm already bad enough at change. And getting a new phone is a big deal. I think that's one reason why I keep putting it off is because it's like to transfer everything. What if I lose a few things? Do I have everything backed up that needs to be backed up? Like, just everything, because you put everything on your phone, having to download all the like apps and just make sure you're logged in. It's like there is so much to do and so much to think about. So to switch from Samsung to Apple on top of it is like, help me. So yeah, yes. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it. Like, do you remember when it was so easy to just go get a new phone? Like it was just like, hey, I want a new phone. They're like, cool, here's this flip phone. Have fun. And that was it. That was all you had to do. But what a change. Okay, so we're at about 30 minutes. I don't know if Mitch is coming home. I told him I'd be on for at least 45 minutes, if not an hour. All he said was okay, so I'm gonna keep going until he gets home. Remember when phones just texted and called? The good old days. I do remember that. I remember T9. Just to say hi. Like, that was great. But who watched the Super Bowl? And what did you think of the halftime show? I feel kind of sad about the halftime show, like seeing everything coming out about like how like women shouldn't be allowed to like do what J-Lo and Shakira did. Dang, the halftime show, I was like, I mean, it was just me and Mitch and Aries sitting in the basement and the show was going on. I was just like having a great time. Like, you know, I don't really have a lot of rhythm and stuff, but I felt like I did watching the show. I thought it was great. Like, I don't know. And I've been to Miami a couple times, and I remember the first time I went to a Miami Marlins baseball game, and afterwards I remember leaving, and it was just like a giant party out there, and there was music, and there was like a band playing over here, and then someone had like speakers over here, and everyone was just like dancing and having a great time. And I was like, yeah. So when they were doing the halftime show, I was like, to Mitch, I literally turned to Mitch at one point. It was when Shakira was doing the dance where she was like in the all gold, and I go, this is how I remember Miami. Like, this is how I remember it. Just like dancing, music, everyone having a great time, like that's how I remember it. So I don't know. I thought it was great. And I guess I'm someone who I feel like, I don't know. I just always feel like women can do anything. We can do whatever we want. Like, and we can be amazing at no matter what age. And so when I watched that show, I was just like amazing. So I don't know. I loved it. The J-Lo being 50 means has me dying, like me at 30 with an inhaler. Meanwhile, J-Lo on a pole at 50. That's so great. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I thought, like, I've seen the meme with like the gal from Golden Girls, and then like 50 in 1985 and 50 in 2020, and I'm like, more power to them. Like, it made me want to work out 1,000 times harder than I do, and like maybe take like a dance class. And I don't know, I thought it was great. And as someone who, like, I love music, and I love music, I love dance, like I just thought it was such a well put together show. And I love J-Lo. Like, I would love to see her in concert. That's like a huge, like, on the top of like my wish list. But I really thought Shakira just killed it with all of her dancing. Obviously, she's an amazing belly dancer, like incredible. But then even she had the rope at one point, and then she was playing the guitar, and then she was playing the drums. I was like, what do you not do? Like, what do you not do? So I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Her hips don't lie. I loved it at one point. Mitch kept saying, she better do hips don't lie, she better do hips don't lie. And then you hear the music for it come on, and I look at him like yay, like she's doing, he's like, this isn't hips don't lie. And I'm like, yes it is. And I literally start singing it with the beat. He's like, it isn't it. And then she finally says like hips don't lie. He goes, oh yeah, well, it was it. I was like, what, you just haven't heard the song in so long you forgot what it sounded like? Hello. No, I thought it was great. And I also really enjoyed the meme of like what's his name, Adam Levine from last year, who was like shirtless, and like everyone was like, ah. And then this year it's J-Lo, and people are like, no no no. I'm like, yeah, that's not fair. How's that fair? Like, again, I thought they killed it. I thought it was so good. Sarah says, I'm 23 and I have knee and back issues. I don't know. Oh man, I know they were some definite goals up there. And I think the halftime show is just so hard because someone's always mad at it. I mean, someone's always mad at everything, right? Like, someone is always mad at everything. And so especially when you do something on such a large scale like the Super Bowl, where so many people are watching it, it's definitely hard to please everybody. But it's like, it's so hard when you go online and all you see, like, it was so hard to find the positive pieces about the Super Bowl is people are mad and people are mad and people are mad. I'm like, this sucks. Like, it was such a bummer. So yeah, I just thought I'd put my 2 cents in and say that I thought it was pretty cool. And when all the little girls came up on the stage too, I thought that was really cool. Obviously, like Jennifer Lopez's daughter singing, I thought that was really cool. Like, I don't know, I liked it. Yeah, you can't please everyone, no matter what it is. People always find something to be mad or to criticize. That just makes me sad. Like, it just makes me so sad. Hey, Shayna. Yeah. But also, did anyone have like a favorite commercial? Gosh, that Google commercial was so sad. I was just crying. I was like, Google commercial, Loretta. I was like, why are we doing this? Like, gosh, that commercial, man. The Jason Momoa one I thought was pretty good. I thought that was pretty funny. And I liked all the memes about that one of people being like, I just can't get that out of my head now. So I thought that was fun. Wait, someone said I just got my Sephora card. What does that mean? Heather, what does that mean? Did they put new rewards up? Is that what you're telling me? Because I've been waiting to order something. I'm literally like waiting, like, doing, hold on, hold please, hold please. I did like the Lil Nas X one too. That was funny. I literally went and got my laptop because I've been wanting to order something from Sephora, but I want, points or rewards or something. Like, I need something. I need something to place orders, okay? Oh no, and my internet's being really slow. I think because I'm doing a live chat. No. Okay. Yeah, the Google one was just, like, was that necessary to play in our emotions like that? Like, ouch. I feel like there was a Doritos one I liked. Oh, that was the one with Lil Nas X. And I liked at the very end that Billy Ray Cyrus was there too. I was like, good one. Good one. Oh, it's gone. Dang it. My internet is like nothing because I'm on the live chat. So I still haven't even, I've been trying to open Sephora and it's not even there yet. Dang it. I've been waiting for that one. Ugh. Dang you, Sephora. Like, why did they give such a limp on a stack? Cool. I feel like I'm never going to get the Love palette. Just give me an incentive. I just need an incentive to buy it. I almost bought it before my trip, like before I left for Vegas. I was like, I'm just going to buy it. And then I ran out of time and then I didn't do it. And now I'm just waiting because I don't know what it is. I can't just buy, especially makeup. I can't just buy makeup at full price with no nothing. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be able to, but I am not there yet. I still, like, this is what my Sephora looks like. Nothing. Like, that's how slow my internet is. Worst day ever. Might never get the Love palette. But I looked at it. Michelle brought it to one of the dinners, and I thought it looked really nice, but now it's open, of course. Okay. Let me see. And I didn't even like any of the beauty rewards that was up like last week. I thought all of them were just like, ugh, Let's see. What's stack your cards? So stack your cards for 250 points. I don't even know what that is. Does anyone know what that is? Stack your cards. So, okay. It says keep your friends close and your cards even closer with the sleek credit card holder. For 250 points, you can get a credit card holder. What? No, I don't want that. No. No. I mean, I have one and I like them, but why do you need 200? Like, they're usually like a free gift and something. I'm pretty sure how I got mine. It like came with a purse. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah. And I feel like the rewards, were they supposed to like update the rewards? Because everything looks the same except there's now a hair product, or no, not a hair product. No, it is. What is this? Alterna Hair Care Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture CC Cream. That's the only thing that I see in the Rewards Bazaar that haven't been there all week. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't get the Sephora reward, so I still don't have the Love palette because I refused to purchase a $65 palette at $65 with no incentive. You know, the eBates is only at 4%. I need at least 8%, or I need to be able to have a gift card, or like, you know, to be able to get that Rouge gift card, or be redeemed. Like if I had one and I was redeeming it, I would totally buy it, but I just can't. Like I just can't do it. So, okay, bummer. Now I'm really gonna put my laptop down. Stack your cards. I thought that was like something exciting. No, it's a card holder. Okay. Bummer. Holly says, I love that you need an incentive to buy it. I'm the same way. Yeah, like I don't know, man. I just gotta have something. And I mean, it's not even just with makeup. It's like pretty much with anything. Even if I'm like buying clothes, it's like things are so expensive. And then, you know what was really funny? I felt like when I was at TJ Maxx yesterday, I was like, I wish I almost had my vlog camera with me because I could have vlogged like creating my Beautylish lucky bag because I saw all the products there. I was like, ooh, awkward. And they had like 40 of the Riviera palettes at TJ Maxx, which is great that people can get them and get them at a more affordable price. But I was like it just made me like angry all over again. But that's okay. So yeah, what is going on? Someone asked me, I got a comment. Someone asked if I could talk about the Sephora rewards program, and I was like, or like the changes, and I'm like, what changes? So Kara says they're about to overhaul their program to get people to get their credit card to get better rewards. Great. That's how I feel about that. That's a bummer. I've heard people saying that they're going to be like changing their rewards, and I've seen them do these little things. Like, you remember when they had like spend $50 now, get 15% off later? It's like, Sephora, what are you doing? Like, we've been wanting Sephora to change the rewards program for how long? And it seems like they only want to make it worse. Like, not great. Not great. So I don't know. I'm getting worried. And I know some people were saying, I saw something again, maybe it was on Twitter, that someone was saying that you should be like using your points because like they're about to wipe out all the points. So that's a bummer because I have like how many points do I have? I have a lot of points. Oh, I can't see it on that screen. I have a lot of points, like a lot. And I'm like, if my points just get wiped out, I'm gonna be really mad. Not even that I mean, I don't know. I guess at the same time, like, why do I care? Because again, I have so many points because I never use them, because a lot of times even the 100 point perks, unless it's like a mascara or something along those lines, I don't even get them. And then I can never, you know, these like gift cards started coming out, but seriously, I saw someone say earlier, it's like the Hunger Games, like that's what it's like to get them. Even for like a $25 one, it's like, sheesh, let's get it together. So I'm so mad. I really want to get that Love palette. And then I was super bummed because I was like, well, I could just go in store and get the Love palette. That's what I was going to do yesterday when I went to the dentist. I was like, I could just go in store because that way I could swatch it. Because, you know, I didn't swatch Michelle's palette because A, it's not my palette. B, swatching, it's terrifying. But then C, swatching while eating dinner, it just seemed like a bad, I just, you guys might know I have a weird thing about swatching and makeup on my fingers, and I'm eating. I had chicken strips, I had finger food. I just couldn't do it. So I was like, I could go in store and swatch it and it'll be great and blah, blah, blah. But it's not in store until like Thursday of this week. I don't know why. I thought it said 2/1, but it's like 2/6 or something like that. So I was like, dear. So I don't know. We might go back to Des Moines this weekend to do some more shopping potentially. And if so, maybe I would go to Sephora, but I just don't know. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. I can feel it. Bummer. Kristen says it comes in stores Thursday. I'm thinking of making the drive to Vegas to look at it. Britt says, is the new Melt palette coming to Sephora? I need to look at the new Melt palette a little bit closer. Someone DM'd it to me. I haven't even been on Trend Mood. I need to I need to figure out what's going on. Because I need to film for the Will I Buy today. So, but I've seen it. I thought it looked really pretty because it was kind of more of like the pinky. I think it had more like pink tones to it. I thought that one looked really pretty. There's definitely a lot. I mean, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, but man, there's just so many palettes coming out that really call to me with the color schemes. I'm like, yeah, Brittany says Sephora is making bank too. Give it back to your customers. Or just don't make it so hard for us to use our rewards. Like, I don't know, because I get it. Like, I get the argument of like they don't have to do rewards at all. Like, it's a bonus. So I get it. But then it's like, don't make it so hard to use. Just don't have a rewards program then. Like, just don't have it. Like, just get rid of it completely, and then we can just shop at Ulta all day long because they have great rewards. So yeah. So I don't know. Bummer. Ugh, so close yet so far. Ugh. How many people were like running to their Sephora? Because I literally, did you see how fast I ran? I like really took off. Good thing my next office is only next door. What if I had to like run stairs? That would have been bad. Heather says Ulta has the best point system. I wish Sephora would at least give you the option to get full-size products. I know. I just wish, and I'm so bummed because I thought that they were going to be making it better, and it just literally appears like they're only going to make it worse. I'm so sorry, Polly. But, oh well. What do you do? I get it. It's business. I get it. I don't have to like it. But I guess I kind of get it. Debbie says, out of the Love palette and the CT, which do you prefer? So I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I really do like it. I'm going to use it again today. I'm hoping to film a like little tutorial with it for Instagram. The Love palette looks really pretty. I know Michelle said she really liked it, and there was a row of shimmers in there that she said that were just like really phenomenal. So as of right now, I guess because I've only tried the Charlotte Tilbury, that's the only one that I can say that I actually like. I think is really good quality, but it is more expensive than the Natasha Denona. So the Charlotte is $75, and then the Natasha is $65, I believe. So I don't know. Yeah, the Charlotte Tilbury package, I like literally about lost it. That was so crazy to me. That was crazy. And a lot of times with Charlotte Tilbury, I usually get an email saying like, oh, hey, like, I think it was with the holiday stocking. It was like, hey, like, we're sending you the holiday stocking. And I was like, oh, amazing. But I didn't get an email about this one or even like a shipping or anything like that. So when it showed up, I was like, what? Like, this is so cool. So yeah, I was pretty excited about that. So, yeah, but I think, so we're at 52 minutes. Mitch still hasn't come home, so I don't know if we're actually doing, oh, the garage door okay, so Mitch is just getting home. Okay, good. I was about to wrap up anyways, so I think I'm gonna go have lunch with my husband, get back, film an Instagram tutorial, film for the Will I Buy video. Thank you everyone who came on the live chat. This was a lot of fun. I am planning to do a live chat next Tuesday as well, so I'll let you guys know the time a little bit closer to next Tuesday. But thank you so much for coming. I hope that you guys have a good day. Bye.